We traveled back to year 7 camp. The top bunk, you don't use a ladder to climb down, you just jump down. My friend, her suitcase was like sticking out from under her bed. I jumped down, I slid on like the edge of the suitcase, basically sliced a bit of my foot off, and there's just a piece of my foot on the ground. The guy I wish I was making just picked it up, then I just threw it somewhere. I'm pretty sure it landed on someone's bed. The Tale of Despero, I borrowed it from the library. Rotten chips just inside the pages. They like fell out all over my bed. It was a couple nights ago. I just look up and I see something swinging on my door. Is this moving by itself? I found it. One of my old diaries. Why would I want to remember that? I feel like there's only so much of me like moping around and doing anything that I can honestly take before I just like snap and just get a whole list of things that I like want to achieve in my life. This is one of those times that you are now being subjected to. Anyway, what is going on? Where have I been? I have not posted. Where did that accent come from? I have not posted in like a long time. And here's the thing, it hasn't really been my fault. The fault it is my stupid video itself. You know, I made a video like weeks ago. The whole like saving process just isn't working. No matter what I do, it's just not working for me. And that was very stressful because like every single day I was trying to get it to load and it just wouldn't work. And then I was, you know, today's a Sunday, but it's not a normal Sunday. This is like a special Sunday. And let me explain to you why. Tomorrow is a public holiday, which means no school. Meaning today I don't have to go through the like normal stress of Sundays. Like I can deal with all that tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? Okay, here's the thing. If I was smart, you know, I wouldn't be filming right now. I'd be doing all my assignments that I do this week. That's what I would be doing. But I don't really want to, even though I know that I'll be very stressed out about all of them. And I'll be like, why didn't I just do work that day? That I was pretending to be a YouTuber. Like, why? Regardless, I don't know what I'm doing today because it's like 4 o'clock. It's kind of too late for like a day in my life vlog. I don't really know what I'm doing, but I just know that if I at least film something, hopefully then I can sort of muster up some like motivation to do things that'll be beneficial to my life. You know what I'm saying? But before that, I need to like catch up on a couple things and let you know something. One of my assignments that I need to like deal with is like drama. Now I have a performance on Wednesday.
On Wednesdays, we wear pink.
And we are doing Goldilocks and the Three Bears. Guess who's playing Goldilocks?
Where is she being, Serena?
That's right. It's yours truly. We're doing it in the style theatre of the absurd. I don't really know how to describe it. So, as you can see, I have like really long blonde ringlets. Yeah, we love that. The theme that I'm going for is kind of like a little dead ghost girl theme. It's really morbid. I don't know, it doesn't really make any sense. And also, so I think I need to find like some long black like dress. Don't know what the shoes are gonna be. You know, imagine if I did. Actually, I don't know what I'm talking about. But basically, I just wanted to say that I'm very sorry that I have been gone. I'm like, that's it, I've let everyone down. I need to do something. So this is me. I'm gonna film something for you. I don't know what it's gonna be yet, but we're gonna do something. You might even do some like taste testing of foods. Potentially, we could, actually, I don't know, but I'll come back to you when I'm doing something exciting or I have something that I want to say. Okay? I'm kind of in my pantry, but I wanted to show you something. Basically, they've had like a change of name. Basically, oh dear. Red Rippers. Jack the Ripper. And like these are also like red or kind of pinkish, so like they could have picked a better name. I go through phases of things. I'm going to show you the 2 foods that I have been eating this past month a lot. We have this, right? It's like this like chocolate sauce that you're supposed to put on ice cream, but I say that that is just a suggestion and that you should put it on everything. I eat it on everything. And it tastes really nice, especially on broccoli. On pumpkin as well, that tastes nice. So that's the first thing. The second thing that I've been really liking this month is hot Cheetos. So those are my 2 suggestions of foods that you should get. I've decided that I'm going to be a storytime YouTuber. Yep, no I'm not. I'm gonna just tell you a whole bunch of like random stories about a bunch of random words. I'm gonna go on like a random word generator and I'm gonna press it, and then whatever it comes up with, I'm gonna tell you a story about with how it somehow relates to that word. This is my failed study timetable. 2 weeks I'll be driving. Also, like last night, my lips were kind of like a bee had stung them. I don't really know what was happening with that. Going back down. I also feel like I kind of mentioned this in like my failed study video. It was a couple of nights ago and I was just casually, I don't even know what I was doing, but I just look up and I see something swinging on my door. Like, is this moving by itself, or like, am I just hallucinating? While I was searching for the thing that was like swinging on the door, I also found another thing of like my coat hangers just swinging in my wardrobe. What is going on? So I was watching Death Note today, and you know, life is just so complex. Like, what if something like that was real? Like, what if something like that was like a book like that? Like, what if that actually was real? No, it's just a movie. Morsel. Okay, I don't know why, but this just reminded me of that movie. It's called like The Tale of Despero.
They choose one special day to express their elation. It caused a premature end to the queen. All rats are illegal. No hope to be found.
Do you think there's a bit of light somewhere in the world?
Under that castle, deep down below, a hero emerged they called
Despero. Wow, he's so cutie. And look at those ears.
He dared to be different. He refused to behave. Drew pictures of cats on his notebook, named it Fluffy.
Oh.
For this mouse was born astoundingly brave.
Remember, I borrowed it from the library and everything was going really well until I just opened up this random page and there was just like rotten chips just inside the pages, and like they like fell out all over my bed. Yep. As we can see, this says and I'm going to tell you a story about that because I remembered it and I think I need to tell you. Okay, so we traveled back to year 7 camp. Now at this age I was probably 12. I don't really know, but there was something wrong with our cabin. Well, our stuff was like out in like the hallway until like the floor dried, because like the floor all flooded everywhere. My hip just cracked. Anyway, so then we were kind of in a rush because the activities were starting, but while everyone else was like unpacking the stuff, we were just sort of waiting for our room to dry and before we were allowed to be in there. And we just walk in there. Now the room had bunk beds, and this was the first camp I'd ever been on where we literally didn't have to make a roster for who got to be on the top bunk, because no one wanted to be on the top bunk. So I'm like, top bunk, I want to be on the top bunk. Everyone knows that when you're top bunk, you don't use a ladder to climb down, you just jump down. You know what I'm saying? Well, what I didn't realize was my friend, her suitcase was like sticking out from under her bed. I didn't realize that, so as I jumped down, my foot like slid on like this suitcase thing. It's like the edge of the suitcase. Anyway, so basically sliced a bit of my foot off, and it was kind of just a moment of like, what is going on? And I just casually looked down and there's just a piece of my foot on the ground. Like, I wish I was making this up. There's a piece of my foot just on the ground of this like damp carpet. At first I was in shock because I was like, what is this? I just picked it up and I was like, okay, and I sort of like turned my foot over and I'm like, Then I just threw it somewhere. I'm pretty sure it landed on someone's bed. Regardless, I never saw that thing ever again. But that's just what I wanted to tell you. Yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna do a Q&A. I literally have like 1,000 subscribers, which I feel like when I upload this, I'm probably gonna lose you all because all of you probably came from my like Coraline video, so you're gonna be like, who is this? I'm gonna do the Q&A now. Kind of surprised, but like I got a lot of responses from you guys. I deleted Instagram. I hate that app. What is your star sign? I am an Aquarius. I went through a stage with one of my friends where we were very like star sign obsessed. What is your favorite show? At this point in time is Mayor of Easttown. I finished watching that last night. It is very, very good. It is very, very good. I feel like everything ties in very well and I really liked it. You guys remember when like scrunchies were like a massive thing? Well, I just casually look up and I just had this like bag of scrunchies that I used to have. So I'm gonna do a quick little scrunchie haul. I don't have a lot of scrunchies in here, so I don't know where the rest of them are. I gave them to people so they could borrow it and they just never returned it. Anyway, we have this like red one. This reminds me of Minnie Mouse, not gonna lie. Goldie one, very nice. This reminds me of an elephant. I don't know, it's just very, you know. This like white one, which doesn't hold up my hair very well, but it's just nice to look at. And then I found it. One of my old diaries. So now I'm going to find something that doesn't mention anyone that I know, and I'm going to read it out to you because I'm interested to see what, like, you know, what I used to think people that have diaries, maybe it was really embarrassing, or you did something really embarrassing, they probably have that written down somewhere. Okay, I'm really sorry I didn't mean to say that because that's probably stressing you out. Okay, I was literally an artist. That's Roadrunner. Do you remember that show? What was it called? D-Dum Diary?
If I didn't give you permission to read this diary, you better stop reading right now.
I literally copied like her exact same thing where she was like, Dear whoever is reading my diary, are you supposed to be reading my diary? Find something and then I'm gonna read it out to you. I'm not specifying, but this was when I was in year 6, I think, and we did partner dancing. And I was very excited because someone asked me if I could dance with them. That is so sad. This one is labeling when we went to bowling, and I actually remember this day very visibly. I just literally broke down at the bowling table. Me casually mentioning that there was some new girl and she didn't invite me to her party. Like, why would I want to remember that? I'm going to put this away. It is now 4:20 and I wanted to say thank you for spending the past 20 minutes with me. It was very fun. I want to say thank you if you're still here. Thank you for sticking around. It means a lot to me. I am very sorry about the technical difficulties of my videos. Like, I want to apologize. I'm kind of feeling a bit inspirational at the moment. Think of who you want to be. You want more than anything in this world. And if there was not a single thing stopping you from getting it, what would that be? Write that down. If no one else is believing you to do this, I believe in you. What was that? I don't know. Anyway, goodbye.